I bought a lottery ticket with the winning numbers for the next 30 days, but each win came with a chilling price. It was a dreary Tuesday when I found myself in line at the local convenience store, mindlessly buying a lottery ticket for the next day's draw. I was never much of a gambler, but something compelled me to try my luck. As I shuffled out of the store, I glanced at the numbers and chuckled at their random selection. Little did I know, this seemingly insignificant purchase would spiral into a nightmare. The next morning I was astonished to see that I'd won $50,000. It was a nice surprise, but nothing extraordinary. The real shock came later when I received an envelope with a note inside. Congratulations. Here's your prize. The rest will be coming soon. Along with the note was another lottery ticket, this one with the numbers for the next draw. I scratched off the ticket and saw that I had won again, this time $200,000. Along with the money came another note. Enjoy the winnings. But remember, every victory has its cost. The pattern continued. Every day I received a new ticket with the winning numbers for the next draw. With each win, my bank account grew larger, but so did my unease. The notes that accompanied each ticket became increasingly ominous, each one hinting at a hidden price for my luck. On the 10th day, the note read, "You've been lucky so far, but luck comes with a price. Tomorrow you'll find out what it is." I tried to brush it off as a prank, but anxiety gnawed at me. That night I had trouble sleeping, plagued by nightmares of dark figures and relentless ticking. The next morning the lottery ticket came with the usual winnings, a staggering $1 million. But the note was different this time. It read, "To collect your prize, you must make a choice. One of your loved ones will pay the price. Choose wisely." My heart raced as I read the note. The threat was clear, and I was terrified of what it meant. The choice felt impossible, and the weight of it pressed heavily on my chest. I tried calling my family, desperate to reassure myself that they were safe. My parents, siblings, and closest friends all answered their phones, sounding worried but unharmed. Yet their safety did little to ease my anxiety. I felt trapped, knowing that I had to make a choice but unsure how to protect everyone. The next day brought a fresh envelope and another lottery ticket. This time the note was straightforward. "The time has come. Make your decision." My hands trembled as I read it. I was paralyzed by fear and guilt, unable to decide who might be sacrificed. The watchful eyes of the world seemed to be closing in on me. I consulted every expert I could think of, psychologists, spiritual advisors, even a private investigator, hoping for a solution. Everyone I spoke to dismissed it as stress-induced paranoia or a scam. But each time, the lottery ticket showed me another enormous sum of money, and a new note, growing more insistent. The day before the deadline, my anxiety reached its peak. I felt like a ticking time bomb, waiting for the inevitable. I began to question everything: my sanity, the nature of the lottery, the motives behind it. Was it a twisted game or something more sinister? The night before the final draw, the house was eerily quiet. I tried to prepare myself for whatever might come, checking locks and peering into dark corners. I even set up cameras around my house, hoping to catch anything out of the ordinary. But nothing happened. The hours dragged by, each minute stretching into an eternity. At precisely 2 a.m., the lottery ticket arrived with a new note. "You've reached the end. Your final choice has been made. The price has been set." The words felt like a verdict. I stared at the ticket, now devoid of any hope or excitement. The note also contained a photograph of my home, taken from a distance. Beneath it, the chilling message: "You'll see what's to come soon." The following morning, the police arrived after my frantic calls, but they found nothing unusual. They were polite but skeptical, suggesting I might be experiencing a nervous breakdown. I was left alone with my mounting fear and the relentless sense that I was being watched. As the days wore on, the haunting feeling of dread did not dissipate. The final lottery ticket was a constant reminder of the price of my greed. The money I had won felt hollow and tainted, as though it was a cruel mockery of my desperation. The envelope containing the last note was the only trace of the nightmare I had lived through. I've kept the new lottery ticket and the final note, but I haven't dared to scratch it off or seek any more winnings. The knowledge that I was part of a twisted game, where every prize came at a cost, has left me deeply unsettled. I can't shake the feeling that someone, or something, is still watching me, waiting for the next chapter of this dark tale. I've tried to move on, to live a normal life, but every time I hear the lottery numbers being drawn or see a ticket, I'm reminded of the fear and the choices that were never mine to make. And though the money is still in my account, I know it came with a price that can never be fully paid.